Alright everyone, it's your 3-minute warning, or 2 minutes, I don't know. There's a little bit warning because there is a massive return in tonight's episode of EastEnders. So if you ever decide to watch these first, I would probably strongly advise not watching this one just yet. Watch the episode for yourself. Watch the reaction, because we don't actually give much away, but I do a very, very well-deserved just, yeah, it's fucking cheering. It's an absolute day of hell.
If you really want to know who it is, I know he's been dead for 5 years in real life, but they somehow got the budget. Fucking Leslie Grantham's back. Or Grantham. He's back. How the fuck did they get? How did they get Dirty Den back? He's been dead for 5 years.
But yes,
He's
this
back.
was Suki's episode. If you can't tell, she's wearing the blue, and it is the episode where Suki finally confronts Nish and says, "Yeah, me and he were having an affair, and I pursued her." And, you know, just essentially doing what Eve did before she went missing. Just doing all the, like, yeah, and we loved each other like no one else. She touches me, I feel sparks. You touch me, I feel disgusted. Just fully just explode. Like, fucking, because it starts off, alright? So it starts off and it's like, alright, Suki's got a plan. Because yesterday's episode, she got some pills from some sedatives from the medical centre. Alright, gonna poison Nish. He's got to admit to what I want him, like, you know, he's going to admit that he had something to do with Eve going missing. So, you know, does this, sits down. Oh, Nish, you should have a drink. And then Nish, having heard from Sonia that she was at the medical centre, kind of goes like, yeah, Nish, you should drink, fucking pours it all out on the table, all over the food that she's prepared. And he's just like, why would you poison your own husband, Suki? And then that's when it all floods out. Because Nish still believes it's some, like, degenerate behaviour from Eve that's turned Suki against him and onto the dark side. And then, obviously, Suki has to be like, no, she just woke up a part of me that I never felt. And then she even taunts him by saying, oh, yeah, you know, it was your actions that led to a man dying. And then Suki gets to be like, it wasn't even him. You fucking dickhead. What's wrong with you? You fucking loser.
Just want to brief. I'll run through it in a second.
Yeah.
But I'll give a cufflinks update. 2 updates to give.
Yeah.
Fucking they fell apart to Dean. They fell apart to Keanu.
Martin. Zach.
And the Sack. And Alfie, you know, being the con man he is, you know, the good, happy, go lucky chap, goes up to Billy and the Chippy and goes, we've made a mistake. And Billy goes, oh, what, you've fallen down the stairs? Did you shit yourself? No, I've made a worse mistake. Oh, what happened? Oh, these were actual cufflinks, not
they were
fake
actual
ones.
platinum cufflinks, you know. They're actually worth a fucking couple bob, you know. They're actually worth something. Alright, the 3-minute warning's up as well, so the spoilers will happen as we get to them. But yeah, do you want to just run through all the extra stuff that happens with the
so I will just briefly
give
the I would give you the background. I know Ash briefly touched on it, but I would give the background, the synopsis to it. So obviously, Suki is trying to poison Nish.
Yes.
Now, why is she trying to poison Nish? Because obviously he's shit in the toilet and didn't flush. And if you think that's the truth, well, I'm lying, of course. It's because obviously he killed his love.
The second shit joke you made in about the span of 30 seconds.
Yeah, I know. I'm turning into that YouTuber that loves shit and piss, Northy or something. But yeah, it's because he tried to kill Eve, and Suki knows that Nish knows, so she basically tries to poison him. Then Nish runs into Sonia, and Sonia's like, yeah, she was at the surgery trying to, do something. And then Nish goes back, confronts her, he pours out the wine. And then we get a confrontation. He flips the table and goes, you're my wife, not husband. You're my wife, you love me. Eve turns you to the Eve turns you to the dark side, How dare you? How fucking dare you? You love me, boy. You love me. And Suki's like, I never loved you. I hated you.
Yep.
I despise you. I loathe you. Fucking doing all the pop punk bands, like when they're thinking of a girl to write a song about. I loathe you. I hate you. You remember the man you tried to kill? Well, yeah, I wasn't pumping him. I was pumping his wife. Yeah, smell my fingers, brother. Smell my fingers. And then it's like, I love Eve. Eve gives me sparkles, champagne, bottled. She makes me feel lovely, bubbly inside. She makes me feel like I'm a woman. You make me feel like I'm a dog. Fuck you. I
That's
pumped her.
honestly probably a pretty good way to describe it, honestly. Fair play. Nail that one, mate.
I pumped her and she pumped me. I pumped her more than I pumped you. And I fucking did it with dignity. When you do it to me, I cry like a little bitch. But when I do it to her, we scream until the house windows break in, brother. I fucking love her. Something like that. And then it's like, no, you love me. You love me. She's turning you. She's poisoning you. The quote, what's that famous YouTuber? Alex something. Fucking, they're turning the frogs gay with the water. Fucking poisoning the
Alex
water.
Jones getting a mention here.
They're fucking doing that.
Frogs gay.
Yeah, you're turning the water's turning you gay, Suki.
It's all the globalists.
And Nick is just having a rant. He's like, "You love me." He said our vows together. You love me, and Nick or Suki's like, "I never loved you." And this leads into the sitting room, and they also
well,
in the side.
You missed it. He fucking boom that table fucking.
If you watch our reactions, no one's got to get it, but I just go, I am the table. He just fucking flips it. It doesn't break. He just flips it. And they go into the sitting room and they're talking, and she's like, "Did you kill Eve?" And Nick's like, "No, I didn't. I paid her off so she could run away. I kept her alive so she would never come back to see you because she doesn't love you like I love you.
Yeah,
I love you."
The way he does it is he decides, shit, I've now lost Suki. I can't have her back. How do I try to reclaim the situation and make it something important? I say, well, I was going to kill her, but I only really had to pay her off because she did not fucking love you at all. And honestly, it's quite impressive how easy it was to get to leave. She doesn't love you. She never did. Just like fucking hell, man.
Yeah, so obviously.
Also, one thing to say. Ravi also gets arrested.
Stuff. Yeah, what I was going to say is we also, in the side background, we see the policemen, one of them looking like one of the Wiggle members, or OG Wiggles, and the other man looking like Stephen Gerrard. So yeah, they're basically, interrogating Ravi and Nish. And Nish is like, Eve, I didn't know an Eve Onion? I don't know. She never lived here. Don't know who you're on about. Don't know. Could be anyone. He's basically playing dumb, and he's like, they go, all right, and then they go, oh, Ravi, we've got a tip that it was in the back of your car. Can we check the car, mate? I was like, I don't know what you're on about. I don't know what you're on about. Fucking. They check the car, obviously, and they probably found something.
I'm not saying it feels like they planted some evidence there, but it feels like look, we'll get into it at the end. But it feels like there's been some cooperation with the police to get Ravi set up.
And then basically we go back to Nish and Suki. Suki, the quote, she might appear at the end of this episode.
Who's dead, of course.
Yeah, who's dead. So basically Nish puts his hand on, actually I can grab this. This dummy basically grabs her, puts her hand on her, she kicks him like that, kicks him right in the bollocks or in the stomach.
Well, it's because it gets a bit scary. He was like, you think I can't touch my own wife? And he gets on top of her. It's fucking knee to the gut.
Yeah, fucking boom. And then basically she tries to fight back, and then Nish just fucking 1, 2, boom, right in the stomach, right in the kisser, right in the stomach. Because you can't hit a woman in the vagina. We all know that. That's their strong point. And then basically, I love this
What
scene
are you,
so much.
fucking 5 years old? You
I-
can't hit her there. You can't do that. Fucking hell.
I love this scene so much of how realistic it is.
Yeah,
Like,
I
Nish,
suppose one
open
thing
the door.
one thing I will say, probably should have put a warning for like distressing scenes or domestic violence in this episode as well.
It'd be fine.
Lads,
It'd be fine.
You probably
We're too far in.
probably should have put that. No, not us, but them. They probably should have put that in there.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you know, there we are. It's fine.
But yeah, I love this scene. I was kind of, Nish, we know you're in there. We know you're in there.
Yeah, they have a back room. Boom! Fucking doors rammed down. You get arrested.
And basically, fucking, what the Finny is in the background, like, no, dad, and they put him in handcuffs. They fucking drag him away, and then we see Eve crying on
I mean,
the.
it's also because they say for the murder of Eve Unwin, or for the attempted murder of Eve, and obviously Suki's like, oh shit, she's dead, because Jack tells Stacey that she's dead as well.
And basically, Finny then Suki's crying on the stairs. She's in pain.
She's lost everything at this point.
And then Finny's like, "Mom, it's all your fucking fault, you fucking dirty
Kirat's
lesbian."
gone. Jags is gone. I don't know if Ash got a mention. They're gone. Dad's gone. It's all your fault, Suki. Obviously, she's crying. And she's crying to find herself gonna take some of these sedatives herself. Actually gets quite scary because you're like, is she gonna try off herself? Like, you know, like
I mean, she does appear on Christmas Day.
A lot,
so.
yeah, but a bunch of pills, a lot of alcohol, like, you know, it's getting a bit dicey.
And then she rings Eve. This evil Eve answer, but hold your horses.
Fantastic.
Fucking Foo Fighters starts playing. What are they playing? My Hero. There goes my hero. Fucking boots in the door. She's here.
She's
my
back.
Hero. There goes my hero. Watch him as we go. There goes my hero.
Eve's fucking back. She's back. She has the grey hoodie going on. Whoa! During the reaction, got the most genuine, like, oh, it's fucking screaming because she's back. And you know what this means? There's a high chance that both Ravi and Nish are in prison. They're going to jail, buddy. You know, like, they've both been arrested for the attempted fucking murder of Eve. Eve, who's seemingly cooperated with the police in order to get them put away. Is this how the happy ending happens?
Is this how the murder happens of Nish on Christmas Day?
We don't know. We don't know. It's just, wow, what a fucking episode, though. The reveal. Because I'm like, it's happening. But I'm like, Piggy, look at that door. Look at how well-framed that door is. Someone's going to come walking through that fucking door, and it's Eve. And then, like, 10 seconds later, just...
You know, do you remember Takeshi's Castle?
Yeah.
They go through the wrong door and they go flying into the mud. I wanted a fucking Takeshi's Castle moment to come in, where like a plant, basically. If you don't know what a plant is, like a person who was planted there, just to open the door, go, oh fuck, wrong door. Yeah. I'm supposed to be on Coronation Street, bollocks.
What they actually bust in is Denise just crying over Jack and just,
it's fucking Phil. Phil just bust in. Got any grapes? What Phil?
But yeah, all right. There we are. That's the episode though. Eve is back. Suki has been found at her lowest. It's just really cool. It's really cool to say. It's good stuff. I'm excited to see it. Like I said, I'm still like a fucking kid at Christmas where I'm just like, oh, it's happening. And it's very exciting to see it towards Christmas. So I was expecting so much of stuff to be revealed on Christmas. Like I was waiting for the Suki and Eve reveal like on Christmas. I was expecting Eve to come back on Christmas. But I guess half of it is genuinely gonna be about the wedding, right? So yeah, all the shit's happening now. Hell of an episode. And a great return. Obviously nobody thought Eve was actually dead, because we obviously saw her leave. But fucking kudos to them. Nailed it very well. And it's going to be nice to see Eve try and help Suki kind of create something out of the mess that is their new weird fucked up Christmas with Nish inside and Ravi inside. Like, how is it all going to fucking shape out? Wow. Absolutely fantastic scenes. Anything else you want to say about this episode, Piggy?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just wanted someone to bust in the door and realised they're on the wrong set. I don't know why I wanted that. Like, what was that show? Fucking with Leslie Neeson, the cop show. You know, like where he's just breaking the fourth wall. I just wanted someone to do that. I don't know why, but I loved it. I loved it. Like I didn't really have a reaction because I was thinking, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't have a reaction, but I just enjoyed Ash like fanboying. I love that. I love when I can sit here and enjoy my friend being genuinely so happy to see a reveal. Like there's nothing better than seeing that.
Yeah. Well, it's just because obviously I'm obviously the fucking big soap fan. I've been fucking watching them for years, been loving it, you know. Piggy, he likes EastEnders and we get through it. But are you going to find Piggy doing EastEnders if we're not doing the show? Probably fucking not. But ultimately, it's really cool to see how this stuff's shaping out before Christmas. And especially in cases where, like Coronation Street, for example, it's building towards Christmas, and I'm just like, great. They've released a bunch of their Christmas 2024, or not Christmas 2024, it's 2024 storylines, and I'm like, sound great. That sounds fucking shit. It's just fun to be continually surprised and excited by the episodes. So yeah, it's been great. It's probably one of my favorite ones they've done just yet, because they really have been building to that moment. And just know that it will happen again when Nish gets out. Like, if he gets out, there will be an even bigger explosive scene, and it'll be absolute gold. But yeah,
you are gold.
I'm just waiting for each episode before Christmas to get longer. Like each episode of this to get longer and longer. To just, oh, so much happened, yeah, like a little excited toddler. But yeah, there we are. That's another episode of Walford on tap. Eve is back, and it is going to get Jack in some hot water because he seemingly told Stacey that Eve was dead.
Yeah, but he was only doing what he was told. So it's not really his fault.
I guess.
I mean, like if a police officer calls...
I guess it was a way to make it so. It was a way to make it so. It was a way to make sure Stacey stayed put, I guess. Like
let's be honest. If you had a son and then it turns out your son is apparently dead, and then 3 seconds later he busts in through the door, you're not going to go up to Tommy the policeman and go, "Oi, Tommy, you wanker! Me fucking son's alive." He was just reporting what he was doing.
Yeah. But I don't know. There'll probably be some little like upset between them. But yeah, that was pretty good. That was really fantastic. I hope people enjoyed it. I hope people enjoyed our little 3-minute warning to avoid spoilers. I can't wait for people to get angry at Christmas when we actually just release it as normal. It's like, oh my god, you spoiled it. It's like, yeah, why weren't you watching, you mad bastard? It's Christmas. What can you possibly be doing on Christmas that's more important than EastEnders? But I'm not ready for people to be like, you spoiled it. Like, mate, we're grafting in this space. Leave me alone.
I definitely know what I want the YouTube title for the Christmas Day. Walford on tap. I definitely know what I want to do. Just to shout out a YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be Martin's dead ? Just so Jonathan Ross can sit there and pop himself. I'll be like,
That'd be
hey,
great.
I
I
got
want at
mentioned.
least one of our theories to be right. And I know it's going to be talking Walford, so, unfortunately. But yeah, there we are. Thank you for watching another edition of Walford on Tap. Go ahead and keep watching, keep enjoying. I hope everybody's enjoying the Christmas stuff. I think there's only one pre-recorded Christmas video left to go out, like that we recorded in person. So I hope people enjoy that, but just know that it's going to be a little calmer towards Christmas. There is also going to still be a decent chunk of videos coming out, but we are probably just going to be doing the Walford on Taps and the reactions, just because it's, as much as, yes, it's a great time to be a fan. Also, it's fucking Christmas. I want some time off. So
Also, I just wanted to let people know my birthday was yesterday. So yeah.
exactly.
Ash, please don't dox me.
Happy birthday week.
Happy birthday to me. Yeah, I turned 20. So everyone who's like in their 30s watching this is gonna be, oh god, 2003, 20 years ago. Ah.
I mean, I still do that, and I'm only 3 years older. So,
Could you imagine being a 30-year-old just being like, wait, what? What? No, 2003 wasn't 20 years ago. It was 10 years ago, lads. No. Luigi's Mansion is like 10 years old. Luigi's Mansion's 2 or 3. Two.
But yes,
I remember playing on the 3DS.
There we are. Thank you for watching. Join us in the next one. Keep watching. Thank you. See you. Bye. Bye.
Bye.